So let me show you guys what a $20 gym looks like in Japan. We are here at Lifefit, and of course I'm gonna show you the machines and if I think it's good. At the end of the video, I'll tell you why I think it's the best for me right now. Let's go. Just a quick rundown of what you can see in this gym. It's kind of small, so don't expect it to be a really commercial gym because of the price, but it has the standards of what you need, like the essentials. So for example, locker rooms right there. You put your bags here, standard Japanese toilet, of course. If you know, you know. Stretch area, free water station over there. I believe this is like filtered something. Anyway, right there. I think it's pretty convenient. You have to use your phone, and you don't need to bring key card or something because you're always with your phone. And a variety of drinks. Typical vending machine in Japan. You could use electronic payments, proper hydration. That's pretty much the basic materials or equipment, I should say. And now I'll show you one by one what I think is best, and we will review it. Let's give it a rating after. First one is the chest machine, flat press. This is a brand by Showa. Never seen that before. It's pretty clean. It looks futuristic. What I like about this gym is they have this QR code that you should scan if you don't know what to do. It should lead you to the page where they tell you how to use the machine, what to adjust, and all that. So let's try it out. Let's see what they say. Okay, let's see. By training your chest, men can develop a muscular chest. Yeah. And in addition, moving large muscles can also help improve your basal metabolism. I don't know if that's true. So adjust the seat, figure 1. The bar should be the same height as your chest under your armpits when you sit down. It's pretty good. I like that. Set the weight. It should feel a little heavy at first, but you should be able to do about 10 repetitions. So science says you can use about 5 to 50, 5 to 40 to be safe. Anywhere, any rep range from that is enough to build muscle, but with some caveats and some, takeaways and some drawbacks as well. And to make it safer and more effective, make sure to keep your back on the seat when performing the exercise, yada yada yada. Pushing out, keep your chest up, that's good. And as shown in figure 2, adjust the position of the bar at an angle that is comfortable for your wrist while you're using it. Standard advice for beginners that doesn't know what to do and how to perform the exercise, and they have pictures as well. It says stop at about 90 degrees. You don't have a reason to stop at 90. I don't know who made that research, but that's just passed down from generations. It's not true. Anyway, let's test out the machine. Let's see. I think this is a pretty good height. Following their advice, it's about my chest height. Let's see, 25 kg, 25 kilos. So by the way, different machines have different kind of level of tension. So never trust your old PRs. You should do warm-up sets instead. Okay, here we go. It's pretty good. Nice and stable feet. You could really drive power and be stable, but that's very important when you train your muscles. Not be the stability that is a limiting factor. Strength. It's easy to go to failure. It's pretty safe, easy to set up. I don't like that it stops about here. The machine stops here. because you need to go deeper. So what I suggest is you get like a half yoga mat, some pad or whatever to get a deep stretch, which studies have been showing that the deep stretch is the most important part of a lift. Here's your yoga mat. Put it like so. Okay. Should be fine now. Okay, now that's a deep stretch. That's a very deep stretch now. You can see the hardest part is at the stretch position, which is nice. Hit a little pause at the bottom and explode on the way up. The back pad is nice and stable. I give this machine about 1 to 5. I'll give this machine about 4. Just because of how it's not really stretching you. That's the one that made me rate it as 4. Otherwise, it would be a 5. Pretty good. So, on to the next one, which is the lat pull-down machine. By the way, the gym has the small little guides here beside the machine. It has pictures without the description, but if you just want to quickly go through with how it's supposed to look like. Overall, the models are doing a pretty good job showing a safe movement or a safe pattern. So for like 90% of people who are not addicted to the gym, I don't think they're gonna get injured with what they're showing there. But we are gonna test it out, and as usual, let's scan the QR code. By strengthening your back, men can develop an inverted triangle upper body, which is true. That's good. Aesthetics. Use the lever in figure 1 to adjust the seat height so that your thighs are horizontal. Yes, that's it. Set the weight. It should feel a little heavy, but you were able to do about 10 repetitions. So same thing, they recommend about 10 repetitions. I'm cool with that. That's in my sweet spot of 8 to 12 reps. Rather than pulling with your hands, be conscious of keeping your elbows down and your armpits tight. That's the one. Pull with your elbows, armpits tight. Great advice. When you pull down, imagine and feel your back muscles tensing. That's mind-muscle connection. Exhale as you pull down and inhale as you return. I'm gonna use this fairly lightweight to demonstrate the machine. Exhale on the way down. Try to get a stable position with your knee and try to imagine just using your elbows to pull down. Think about your lats squeezing at the bottom and try to get a deep stretch, which I cannot do because it stops here and I'm a little bit taller for this machine. And this is the maximum that you could go lower. Okay, that's a bit of an issue because what you want to do is really stretch your lats all the way up, pause over at the top position and then pull. Again, the stretch part is very important. I'm sure for women of the average height in Japan, this would be fine, but I believe my height, 173 centimeters, is kind of like the average for Japanese men. So I don't know why they built it like that. Okay, so I'll give it a solid 3.5. For the last machine in this episode, I will cover the shoulder press machine. It's in a bit of an incline, you'll see in a moment, but let's do the basics. Scan the QR code, let's see their guide. Okay. By strengthening your shoulders, men can have a broader physique and cooler upper body silhouette. Okay. Adjust the seat height using lever as seen in the figure 1. I don't know, maybe my height's like that. Height should be such that the bar is above your shoulders when you sit down. I don't think so, because you want it to be as deep as you can, as long as you don't impinge your shoulder or there's no pain. No reason to start from this position. Might as well start at the very, very bottom of the range of motion. To make it safer and more effective, keep your chest out and your back firmly against the seat when performing the movement. When raising your arm, stop before the elbow is fully extended. There's no reason to do that. It's safe, perfectly safe. As long as you're still tense on the way up, you can definitely lock your elbows, no problem. Little addition to that, use a tempo between 2 seconds to 8 seconds. That's what the research are saying to be the most effective. So control, just think about control. Let's try it out. That's a little bit tight on my wrist. Let's try wider grip. I like that it meets in the middle. It feels funky at the bottom position because it's a bit forward. It's a bit forward here, so kind of makes me push this way, not upwards. Oh, this feels better. Chest out. But now I want a deeper range of motion with this grip. I think this is the final one. Let's try it out. That feels really good. Okay, I'm gonna keep on testing the grips. Overall, the machine feels stable. You can adjust and make it so that you have a deep range of motion. Because of that, the boxes are ticked. I give this machine a 4.8 out of 5. By the way, did I show you the dumbbells? There are a complete set of dumbbells from 27.5, no, sorry, 12.5 kilo all the way to 40 kilos. And we got some smaller dumbbells right there. So as promised, I'll show you at the end of the video why I think this gym is best for me right now. First of all, it's kind of like your convenience store gym, which means they put it like a lot. They put a lot of branches around the city, around Japan, and they're trying to make it so that you come in and out, just get a workout in. You don't have to change your shoes, so outdoor shoes is okay. Kind of lenient towards foreigners. There's not much questions because you have to sign up using the app. I just signed up completely remote, online. I didn't even need to speak to any staff, but of course I have to live here, have a credit card, but all of that, it's okay. The rules are also in the website. The best part is, for me, they don't really care much about the tattoos. For now, I don't get any complaints from the people inside the gym and the staff as well, and that's the biggest deal for me because so far I have had really bad experiences in the gyms here in Japan with all the years that I've lived here. So far, that's always been my disappointment. So with that being said, this wraps up the video part 1. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.